Hey, what's good, family? This is your boy Brandon. Welcome back to my channel. Today I got planned some awesome chimichurri, and we're going to pair that with some grilled skinless boneless chicken thighs. Awesome food, easy to make. Let's go. All right, family, let's knock this chimichurri out real quick. First thing we need, 3 tablespoons of dried oregano, a teaspoon of coarse sea salt. We have 6 cloves of garlic, a half of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and a 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar is generally used, but I like white wine vinegar the best. A cup of olive oil, and we're going to need a 1.5 cups of parsley. Now the first thing we're going to do is get this garlic knocked out and get it into the oil and get it seeping a little bit. So this garlic is already peeled. We just need to cut the little ends off. Then we're going to smash it and give it a rough chop. You can cut it as finely or as coarsely as you like. Just depends on the level of garlic you want out of the bite. But I like a nice rough chop on mine. That you're going to see here in just a sec. I just smash them, then give them a rough chop. I like to use a blade that has a rounded edge. That way you can just kind of rock it and chop it as you go. It's a lot easier than using a flat blade, a flat edge knife or blade, in my opinion. But use whatever's comfortable for you. Let's say just a nice rough chop. Then we're going to get that into the olive oil. Alright guys, what we're using is what they call curly parsley and flat leaf parsley. The flat leaf is a little bit more bold, it has a little bit more flavor, but and that curly is a little bit more mild, a little bit more mellow. I like to mix the both, but you can use whatever you like, whichever your palate prefers. Yeah, but like I said, I like to mix them. And we're just going to give these more of a fine chop. There are some people that like to use a food processor to mix up their chimichurri, but I like to do mine separately. I like to chop it all by hand and combine it that way. I don't like it more of a puree. I like it, you know, like I like it. Traditionally, it's chopped up by hand and then mixed. Like I said, you do want kind of a finer chop with this parsley. You don't want big leaves or anything like that. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Now, if you'd like, you can, use a food processor for all your veggies or whatnot, but a knife works better. Now, like I said, we're going to use a 1.5 cups of this parsley. Now, I know a lot of chimichurris, you'll see a lot of them have a lot more oil, to where the chimichurri or the contents kind of sits at the bottom of the oil, and that's fine, that's good, but I don't like as much more oil in mine. I like it more combined to where it's almost like a mixture as opposed to an oil-based sauce or whatnot. So that's just the way I make mine, but you can add as much oil or as little as you like. This is the way I like it. We're gonna go with that crushed red pepper, that dried oregano, which is key, and that 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar, like I say, is traditionally used, but I like white wine vinegar, not quite as strong. Mix it up real good. And this is some good stuff, guys. It's so versatile. You can use it on pork, beef, chicken. It's normally used on beef, on steaks or whatnot, but I like it on chicken. I like to top tacos with it as well. It's good. You guys try this, you'll love it, guarantee. Make sure you add that salt, coarse sea salt, kosher salt, whatever you got. Give it another good mix. And we're gonna get ready to top this thing, man, and put it in the fridge and let it sit up for a little while. The longer it sits, the better it tastes, and them flavors get to meld together real well. So let's get it. You see it? Amazing. All right, to the fridge it goes. I'll see you back here in a minute to get on this chicken. All right, we got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're using that Tone 6-pepper blend, that Weber roasted garlic and herb, and a little bit of olive oil. Just gonna drizzle that olive oil on it. It helps with the seasoning to stick. Also, it keeps it from sticking to your grill grate. That roasted garlic and herb blend, and that 6-pepper. Now you can season your chicken with whatever you like, salt and pepper, garlic powder, whatever you got in your house. This is just what I like on the grilled chicken. The roasted garlic and herb and 6-pepper blend, they have like the perfect amount of salt, the perfect amount of flavor that I like for this particular dish. But you can use whatever you like. It's nothing in particular, just whatever fits your palate the best. Now make sure you mix this chicken up real well and you get that seasoning down in that chicken. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of each. I want the chicken coated really well. And again, you don't have to worry about over salting it because it's not a huge amount of salt content, but it is sodium in it, so don't get it twisted. The flavor's gonna be there. All right, another little mix. Make sure all the chicken is coated. Then we're gonna put it in the fridge for a little while, let it sit up for about 30 minutes or so. Then we're gonna go get our little grill hot. See you out on the grill. All right, guys, we're back at the grill. Today I'm using my little bitty Kingsford tabletop grill. I like to call it my little hibachi. Quick, simple, easy. For a dish like this, there's no need to break out the big boys. Something simple like this will do just fine. Just gonna get that chicken put on there. Them hot coals. Just looking to get a nice little char, nice little sear on this chicken. Smells great already. That seasoning and everything we put on there, that Weber roasted garlic and herb, it's a winner. Especially on chicken and poultry, it's a winner. All right, guys, got it on there. Time to close her up and let it do its thing. I'll see you in a minute. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. We're just gonna check on this chicken, see how it's coming along, give it a little flip. I like those chicken thighs. They're real forgiving. That don't dry out as fast as chicken breasts. And I love chicken breasts too, grilled chicken breasts or whatnot. But these thighs, they're good. And particularly with this dish, they work real well together. So that's why we went with these thighs on today. All right, give them a quick little flip, check them out, get that one over that fire a little more, and close her up. All right, we back. This chicken's been on now for about 35-40 minutes. It's ready. Get it on off of there. Look how pretty it is. Perfectly moist, perfectly juicy, flavorful. I'm telling you, this is going to be good. So simple, yet so delicious. All right, we got this Mexican rice on the plate. Gonna add a couple pieces of this delicious boneless, skinless chicken thighs we just made on the grill. Top it with some of that awesome fresh chimichuri we made a little earlier. Look at that, you can see that garlic in there, that oil, that sheen from that parsley. Those bits of red pepper flakes running through there. So good. So good. Get a piece of this chicken, a little bit of that rice on that fork. Get the perfect bite. You see it. Delicious. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, please subscribe. I enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoy me. God bless you.